This is Shubhamay over here. Today we are going to talk about something a little non-technical, but which is quite close to our technical stuffs. That is how to be a better programmer in our busy life. Okay, how to be a better programmer or a better software developer in your job. That is the main motto of our the talk today. So today we'll be talking about how busy we are and how to get hold of our life as a developer and our job as well. Okay, so let's accept the fact at first that everyone is busy. Okay, everybody is working their asses off, everybody is working their way up to the ladder, so definitely everyone is busy. But while saying everyone is busy, we must understand one thing, that some people like saying that they are busy but they are not actually busy. So what exactly it is like? So when you are saying it is busy, probably those people who like to say that they are busy, it comes kind of a bragging of those kind of thing. Okay, that hey, I'm busy. It is not like that they are genuinely busy, but they are bragging that yeah, they are super important, but definitely which is not. I don't hold anything against those people, but like when you see this kind of people, you really should make yourself aware that these are the negative influences. Okay, so like if somebody comes to you and tells you that they have 1,000 emails, 100 in your 100 in their inbox, and then definitely what our first impression stands to him. Our first impression stands that this guy can't get hold of his job, he don't know how to manage his work process. It is a simple thing. So just check yourself something, that are you always explaining to others that how less time you have for your work or whatever the assigned stuffs you know? So are you always complaining about that? If yes, then it's a really big checkpoint for you. Probably you need to revisit all your work process. Okay, and it is the time that you ask yourself the question, am I really productive? Okay, so at the end of the day, maybe you are making a good lot of money, but when you are asking the question to yourself, hey, am I productive enough? So that point of time, probably based on the answer you get yes or no, it is how your life is. If the answer is yes, probably you have a happy life and you do not really need to see the rest of the video. You can simply switch it off, because you really have a good hold of your process. So it's all your it's all in your code. Okay, but if you are saying that no, your day could have been a better productive one, then you really need to see the next slides. Okay, so let's talk about this. So the first thing, how we can make our life or our job or everything that is assigned to us and make ourselves more productive. The first thing is that there is a very cliche, that is make your passion your profession, which is definitely everybody knows it's a cliche, but what happens, trust me, in India what happens is like when like after your 12th, probably it's the decision of your parents that what you want to study. Definitely with a good knowledge of science, you are a good candidate of engineering, but not necessarily it always, but over the time when you gets hold of something, you probably get good of it after some time, and you think that okay, probably this is my passion is. So this is what exactly happened with me. I wanted to study something else, but I got into engineering, and then now how my life is going on. But if I see myself now, this is quite my passion is, that is a software development or the mobile development, whichever domain I am in. Okay, so that is where all my joyfulness likes. Okay, so try to make your profession your passion. That is why I put the profession before passion over here, because probably you already are into some job and you have to make it your passion. Read about it, blog about it, talk to like-minded people who are in the same job and try to see how they are successful. Probably it will make you more passionate on it. Okay. And the next thing is that invest in yourself. Now how you will invest in yourself, probably like when going forward, like in my domain, I have seen in my technical domain, for example, a lot of Microsoft certifications are there. Okay. In a lot of Oracle certifications are there. So when you are doing it, you are investing in yourself and you are actually going some extra mile, and that sums up to a certain extra mile where you do not have any competition really. For example, like if you talk about the 1,000 developers, okay, probably you will find 5 have the proper certifications out of them. Okay, so definitely if you are above those 5, you already stands out of them. Okay. And other than that, probably you see some good courses are there are many online good courses are there. Just give yourself some time and spend some money on it. Trust me, over the time you will feel great on it. Okay. Buy a new laptop with a great RAM, buy a new hardware which will really boost whatever the stuffs you are doing. Okay. And definitely boost up your confidence, and it makes you a much more valuable resource in your office. When you are working with other people, you are already a league ahead of them. Okay. So, and the next thing is that the learn to say no. Okay. So when somebody comes to you, and like saying no is also art. Like I read it somewhere. For example, if somebody comes to you and asking for your help, probably some of your junior developer, you can't really directly say no to them. You can say that hey, what about I come around 15 minutes later at your desk. So you finish your work and you go there, because one interruption, it really breaks you off everything. Okay. So learn to say no. And when you are saying no, you are not really missing any opportunity until unless that is a really big opportunity for you. Okay. So when you are saying no, actually you are making yourself more room for investing your time in more interesting work, or in the work that you actually like. Okay. So, and the next thing is that break your task. Like whenever you are finding a big problem, for example, like if today your manager comes up and tells you that hey, I need a content management system delivered by uh, just 1 month from now. Okay. So definitely it will be like you will be totally blank out of there, and you will feel stressed that how can I deliver something in 1 month? There is this design phase, there is this development, there is then this unit testing, then there is CIT testing. How the whole thing will be done? So rather than concentrating on that if somebody comes to you and say that hey, you have to design a form. Okay. In the form there will be 5 fields, and when you post that form, the output of the form should save the data to a database, and you just set up that database and create that form, and also try to make a room for the attachment. Okay. In that particular form, so that you could also put some attachment over there. So this is actually breaking it off into a easy stuff. Probably a content management system is has a lot of stuffs in it, but this is a pretty basic building block of a content management system, that you have a form and you have something to some kind of attachment to upload over there against that form. Okay. So break your tasks like this, and any big tasks you happen. For example, like if somebody comes to you and tells you that hey, you have to deliver this mobile project, and you do not have any experience in, at first study what mobile is, then try to understand how you can break your task, because until unless you study something, you don't really know. So again, going back to my previous slide, that is invest in yourself. Okay. Invest in yourself so that you have more knowledge, and based on that knowledge, just try to break your task as smaller chunks as possible. Okay. So, and this is one of the probably a lot of people might disagree with me, that why somebody would try to be replaceable in their job. Okay. So the idea behind that is, for example, until unless you become replaceable, you do not leave your seat, right? So whatever the stuffs you are doing right now, if your boss comes to see and comes and see that okay, this guy is doing this job pretty good, maybe not extraordinarily good enough, but there is no other guy to do this. Probably you will be sitting in that particular desk doing that same job for the next 5 years without any promotion or without any moving on. So look at this guy's face in this picture. This guy looks pissed off and sad because he thought that he is totally irreplaceable. Because but the fact is that everyone in the world is replaceable. Okay, you have to accept that fact, and you also try to be replaceable by mentoring juniors or by asking others to take up the same technology that you are doing, so that in a year or so you could completely move into another technology domain, and it helps a lot to you. Like while sharing my own example on it, like at the first year of my career, probably I was getting better at my job, but I was like, I shouldn't share anything that I know. But then gradually over the time I found that the more expert network you build and the more expertise you share, the more you learn from other people as well. Not only you are sharing your knowledge, also you are learning from others. So that gave me a great boost in my confidence the moment I started sharing my knowledge. Okay, and the next thing is that engineer something, not merely deliver it. For example, like if you are being asked to do something, try to make it as reusable as possible, okay, as extensible as possible. Being a software developer, probably you know very well what the term reusable or what the term extensible is. For example, like if you are doing something in Android 2.0 today and you have all your logics written somewhere, if at the next day Android 8.0 comes up, and you can easily migrate all your stuffs over there. You have to design your stuffs in this way, because no matter how much technology evolves, if your core competencies and the core project is good, then you can definitely keep on migrating it. So I'm only giving you a very crude example, but try to engineer something, because everybody can deliver it. Even I think a half-wit can deliver anything you ask him, because there is so many solutions out there in the web, but try to engineer it in some way so that others can benefit from it. Okay, and then the most important thing, okay, time management. What you need to do first, you need to time box each task. You need to have a schedule. Okay, in that particular schedule you have a lot of to do stuffs. For example, at 12 to 1 I need to create I need to design this particular screen. From 1 to 2 o'clock I need to create the data model against this particular screen. From 2 to 3 o'clock I will have my lunch. From 3 to 4 o'clock I will bind the data from the form to the model. From 4 to 5 o'clock I will write all the business logics over there. For 5 to 6 o'clock I will write all the extra features that are there. From 7 to 8 I will write all the unit testing over this form, and in this way I will finish this particular form with the whole day. So time box each task. So the last example that I gave you, what I did was I simply broke down my task in as small a chunk as possible. Then I allocated time to it, and I finished my time according to that. Okay, so always have a to-do list and always have a calendar. This is one of the most important thing to have, that is always have a calendar with you, so that even if you are on a holiday, just plan your holidays properly. Like this is actually is one of the most important stuff, like carrying a calendar with you, like be it in a mobile or like if you are a pen and paper guy, just carry it in your pocket, it doesn't matter. And for programming, what is the most important thing we need to understand is never ever multitask. Okay, multitasking is for some other kind of job, probably those who are in the field jobs, but we programmers, our greatest asset is our thoughts. So never ever multitask. You cannot really think two different stuff at the same time with the same prowess. Okay, so never ever multitask. So you just have to finish this idea from your head that you can multitask. Just when you are coding or when you are programming something, you are designing or you are delivering something, just shut off every other single stuff. for example, like your email, try to check your emails after every 2 hours or every 1 hour according to your need, but not more frequently than every 1 hour. Try to switch off your WhatsApp or whatever the messengers are there, and if possible try to switch off your cell phone, or at least try to make it silent. Okay, so never ever try to multitask. That is one of the thing. And procrastination, that is the greatest enemy of any person in this world. The more we procrastinate, what happens is the more chunk of work keep on going. So just be the person who finishes the job and be a doer, okay, not a procrastinator, because procrastination is it's the most harmful thing ever, because that is why you always see the deliveries there at this last moment pressure of whole night long coffee spans and everything. Okay, so if you are delivering every steps in time, you don't need to do that. It is as simple as that. So never procrastinate now and panic later. So it is much better to totally get rid of procrastination of your life. Okay, and so this is pretty much it. Thank you very much for your patience, and I will try to make more videos time to time. Thank you very much.